Okay, so I am going to share my screen with you guys. Let me know when you see my screen. Okay. I hope you guys can see my screen. Yes. Can anybody confirm?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay. So we are talking about Microsoft Intune. So Intune is going to help you with two things, right? MDM, mobile device management, and mobile application management. Okay. You can manage mobile devices and you can manage mobile application. Now, what all devices you can manage from 1 minute? Somebody is joining. Hi, Karthik.
Hi, Kasif bhai.
You can hear me?
I
Yeah,
can hear you.
can you quickly introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is Karthik. I'm the previous student of Kasif. I learned SCCM. So why I've joined Intune because it's in my work area. We need a Intune. They're going away from SCCM and they're going to deploy Intune. So for that purpose, I am joined the Intune classes. And I work as a VMware architect in my job location for my client, TCS. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Okay, so I was discussing about Intune. So Intune does two things, mobile device management and mobile application management. Intune is a Microsoft product, okay, and it came into the market in the year 2010, okay, from Microsoft. Okay. Now Microsoft developed this product and released in the market for you know for production utilization in the year 2010. Now Intune does two things, mobile device management and mobile application management. So what all devices it will manage? It will manage Android devices. Okay. Android devices, then iOS devices, then it will manage Mac devices, MacBooks, Windows 10 and Windows 11, Windows 10 and Windows 11, and it will manage Linux operating system and Chrome OS. These are the operating system it will manage: Android, iOS, Mac, Windows 10, Windows 11, Linux, Chrome OS, and mobile application. So it will manage mobile apps, basically the applications. There are many
I have
applications.
a question, if you
Mm,
don't mind.
mm.
Also, I think we just bought a few HoloLens,
Yes, it
and they can,
manages
yeah,
HoloLens as well. But it's a very, initial phase. That's the reason I did not mention about that one. Got it?
yes, yes, I got you.
So it manages mobile devices plus mobile applications. Now Intune is a Microsoft product. It is released in the market in the year 2010, And so it is there in the market for the past 14 years. Now, why you should learn Intune? So, point number one, it's a matured product. Matured product. Point number two, you will find Intune in almost all big size and medium size organization. Big size and medium organization. Okay. Intune, you have good salary, good vacancies. Okay. Point number five, you can um, easily learn this one. So easy to learn. You don't have to learn any programming languages, no coding languages. So no coding or no programming. So you don't need to learn any coding languages. You don't need to learn any programming languages to learn this. It's easy to learn. Good future. So you can make your career in this one. You can earn somewhere around 50 US dollar per hour. 50 USD per hour. Okay. So Intune has good vacancies, good salary. Now, how Intune will manage devices? Intune will manage devices like this. So Intune, you will have Intune. So organization will have Intune and they will manage devices on the internet. So suppose there are like 5,000 devices in Mumbai. Okay, 5,000 devices in Mumbai. For example, there are 3,000 devices in London. Okay, so it will manage those devices. For example, there are some devices in Chennai. For example, there are 5,000 devices in Chennai. Okay, and 5,000 devices in New York. So Intune will manage devices over the internet. So it will manage devices over the internet. So it will supply policies to the devices. It will supply applications to the devices. It will deploy updates, right? So what all things it will deploy? Applications to the devices, updates, okay? Then policies, then profiles, then settings, then etc. So Intune can deploy policies, updates, profiles, setting, etc. Okay, so how that is done? Basically, what happens? Suppose this is your mobile device. This is your iPhone, iOS device, iPhone. This one is Android device. Okay, and this is a laptop. This is a laptop. Windows, Windows laptop. Okay, now we need to enroll them to Intune. We need to enroll them to Intune. We have to enroll these devices. Enroll. Okay, we need to enroll these devices to Intune, and then Intune will supply policies. Once the devices are enrolled, then Intune will supply policies to these devices. Okay, Intune will supply policies. Intune will deploy applications, updates, policies, profiles, settings, etc. So Intune will supply application updates, policies, profiles to these devices. Understood the concept here, everyone?
Yes, Kasif.
So as long as the devices are on the internet, devices needs to be on the internet. If the device does not have internet, then it's a problem. So devices will receive those policies and everything over the internet. Okay. Now, what is Intune architecture? Intune architecture. Intune architecture is like this. Okay. It's a SaaS kind of uh, product from Microsoft. SaaS means software as a service. So you don't have to design anything. It's already designed by Microsoft. This is the design from Microsoft. Okay. So when you create your subscription, you get web console. This is the one which you get, web console. And in web console, you create your configuration, policies in web console, and your policies and everything will go to Graph API. Graph API is a communication bridge between you and Intune services in the backend. So Graph API will take your information to Intune service. Okay, Intune service, and it will do configure device, protect data, manage application. Okay, so it will all everything is designed by Microsoft itself. You don't have to design anything. It's all done by Microsoft. You just have to take subscription and then you are good to go. Okay. This is Intune architecture. Now Intune is designed on um, Intune is designed by Microsoft in Azure Cloud Data Center. What is data center? Data center is like a big building. I'll show you. Data center outside view. Data center outside view. So outside you will see data center like this, like a big building. Okay. And inside that you will have multiple floors. In multiple floors you will have multiple racks, and in multiple racks you will have high configuration server. This is like a outside view of the data center. Okay, like this one. This is the outside view of the data center. Okay, this is the outside view of the data center. Now inside view, data center inside view. So inside view like this. Inside on the floor you will have these racks. These are the racks. These are called racks. As you see, these are the racks here. And on each rack you will have high configuration server. Okay, so Intune is designed by Microsoft, and it is utilizing multiple racks in Azure data center. Okay, you see high configuration servers are there. Got it? These are all servers. In each rack you will have high configuration servers. Okay, so Intune Probably it will have like 100 racks or more than 100, like 1000 racks dedicated to Intune. So Intune uh, s- s- services are running on those racks in each data center. Now, where are these located? These are located in more than 56 countries. I'll show you Azure geographies. You see, it is s- almost in everywhere, right? So some of the data center, this is the data center location basically. Some of them are located in America's data center, some of them are located in Africa, some of them are located in Europe, India, Australia. These are the Azure data center where Intune services are running. So you see this one. So you will find data center everywhere. Got it? Where Intune services are running. Okay. America's data center, North America, South America, Europe data center, Africa, then Gulf countries, India, then China, Australia, Indonesia, right? So these are the data centers located in almost 56 countries, and in all those 56 countries data center, Intune services are running. Any question? Anyone? Abdi,
No question.
Karthik, Guled,
No question.
Uma?
Yes,
Okay.
if you could uh, comment on the difference between a profile and a setting in Intune.
That will come later. That will come later.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So just understand the concept that Intune supplies policies. Okay. In a general term, policy is like a general term. Okay. So suppose this is the device, and then we have Intune. Intune is gonna deploy policies. Okay. Policies means it can deploy application policy, it can deploy update policy, it can deploy configuration profile policy, it can deploy compliance policy. Okay. So policy is a general term. Got it?
So I have a small question, Kasif. So,
Mhm.
so policies here like are similar to what Active Directory has child, parent kind of. So suppose any policy is set on the by the um parent admin, will
Mhm.
the child can override the policy? Some kind of I don't mean a similar route, but some kind of similar kind of policies. Can we do it in Intune or is it different? Where I'm
That is
comparing.
different. That
Okay.
is different. Okay. So you are talking about the Active Directory policy or domain controller policy. So domain controller, we are not talking about domain controller policy. We are talking the relationship between client and Intune, the devices and Intune. So devices, what devices will receive from Intune? They will receive application policy. They will receive update policy. They will receive configuration profile policy or compliance policy. I'm talking about those policies. Got it?
Okay.
Clear? Suppose you go, you have a mobile, right? And suppose you go to a different location from eastern time zone to central time zone. What will happen? Your time zone will change automatically, right? the device will start receiving the new time
Yeah.
automatically from the central time zone. So this is basically the service provider policy. Which service provider? Your mobile phone service provider. They are sending a policy to your device that when you are in central time zone, your mobile phone will pick up the central time zone policy. When you are in eastern time zone, it will pick up the eastern time zone policy. Got it?
Yes,
Clear?
Kasim.
So similarly, suppose I have to, let's say there are 5,000 devices, 5,000 Android devices, okay? And all of them are enrolled into Intune. So I need to install, for example, I have to install Google Chrome in all these 5,000 devices. So I can do it from Intune. I don't have to manually ask the user. I don't have to ask user to install manually. Rather, we can push the policy to install Google Chrome in these 5,000 devices. So Google Chrome will get installed in 5,000 devices. Suppose I have to install Microsoft Office application, okay, in 3,000 laptops, okay, 3,000 laptops. So I can do it from Intune, okay. Suppose I have to install some application in iPhone. Let's say I need to install um, uh, there are like 2,000 iPhones and I need to install Microsoft Teams, a Zoom application. Let's say I need to install Zoom application. So I can do it from Intune. From Intune, I can deploy Zoom to 2,000 devices, 2,000 iPhone devices. I can deploy 3,000. I can deploy Microsoft Office to 3,000 laptops. I can deploy Google Chrome to 5,000 Android devices. This is application policy. Clear?
I have one question, Kasif, here.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, these policies will get use which protocol it here, and what are the ports that it is required using in a backend.
It's using the general internet connection. That's it. And
Mhm.
it uses HTTPS protocol. Got it? So that
Okay.
it will receive the policy over the internet as long as the devices have internet connection. They will receive the policy and apply the setting on the devices.
Mhm.
Just like you
Okay.
go to internet and download some application, right?
Yes, we can every day we can use that the way that we are installing, but we are not aware what kind of protocol it is using backend in a regular way.
It's
Our devices.
Yeah, it's using the TCP protocol itself, the general TCP protocol. It does not have any other protocol, the general one. Okay. And in HTTPS mode, not in HTTP, because it also needs a certificate. So in HTTPS mode, devices will receive the policy from Intune server.
Mhm.
Okay.
Certificate that these devices once get enrolled will receive now. So is that same certificate uses or is there any other certificates?
Same certificate.
Only
Device,
single
each
certificate for the
single
authorization.
certificate is needed for the devices to communicate to Intune server. And once the communication is established between the client and the server, then the communication will happen between them, and whatever the policy Intune will send, the client devices will receive those policy and apply it to the devices. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
So
One question, Kasif.
yeah,
So as you said, like we can install application like Microsoft Office or Zoom or Google Chrome across the 5,000 devices, 3,000 devices, right? So
mm,
my question is like, does Intune or the Azure or uh, they manage load balancing, or they configure at the back end? We not to
it's
worry.
we don't have to worry about it. It is all configured in the backend by Microsoft itself.
Okay.
Okay. So Microsoft is the one which is taking care of load balancing and everything. We just have to take subscription and that's it. We are all done. Okay.
Okay. And for each thing, we have to take subscription licensing. Kasi?
We have to take Intune license. That's it. I will talk about license now.
Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about the license. Intune license. So Intune is not a free product. You will have to take license. So let me show you what all licenses are available. So you need to take Microsoft Intune Plan 1 license. Okay. So Microsoft Intune Plan 1 license is included in all these licenses. Either you take Microsoft 365 E5 license or E3 license. Generally, people are using E5 license or E3 license in organization. We generally use either E5 or E3. So when you take E3 or E5 license, then by default, this license is included into that one. Okay. Or you take this license or any license of your choice. It is for Microsoft Intune Plan 1, it is $8 per user per month. $8. That's the charge. That's the cost of Intune license. $8 per user per month. Monthly basis you will have to pay to Microsoft. But we will use the trial license for 25 license. We For 30 days free of cost. We will not have to pay anything to Microsoft. Okay.
So
So
license is based on user or devices.
user, not device. User based license. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Microsoft Intune Plan 1 license you need to take. One minute, guys. Okay. So let's talk about the lab environment, how we can set our lab. So we will have Android device. Okay. Android. We will have iPhone device and we will have Windows device. Okay. And all of them we will enroll with Intune. We will enroll iPhone, we will enroll Android, we will enroll Windows devices. Okay. All three devices we will enroll and we will send policies, we will send application, we will send profiles, and we will see how those things are done on these types of devices. So that is our lab. Okay. So how do we do lab? Either you do it on your personal computer. Okay. or you can do create it create a virtual machine, Windows machine. I'm talking about Windows now. So you can create a virtual machine on your computer and deploy policies on virtual machine. Okay, clear? So in the next session tomorrow, when we meet, we will create our Intune subscription, and then we will set up the lab environment, how to, how we are going to do our lab. We are going to see those things in tomorrow's session. Any question? Anyone? Hmm?
You mentioned the license is per user.
Per user, yes.
How many devices can the user enroll or register? I don't know
One
which term is
license can
correct.
one license can go up to 15. One user can enroll up to 15 devices. That's the maximum limit. Okay.
Okay, thanks. And what's the
Any other
P2?
question?
The P2 and the P1 license, what's the difference?
Intune plan 1, plan 2.
Yes, yes.
Little bit difference. You see, an add-on to plan 1 that offers advanced endpoint management capability. Intune plan 2 is included in Microsoft Intune. So little bit enhanced add-ons, features added to this Microsoft Intune plan 2. But generally people are using this one. Okay, got it?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we will meet tomorrow same time, so that we will set up our lab environment, and we will create Intune subscription too. Any question before we wrap it up? I need your Gmail address, guys. Gmail. Can you send me your Gmail ID? Because I need to upload the recordings on a portal, and you will be able to access with your Gmail account. So send your Gmail ID.
I think you have mine.
But send it again, please.
Okay, thank you. Are you gonna create a group in WhatsApp?
Yes, I will create a WhatsApp group. So Karthik, your email address is this. Then Rohit, your email address is this, and then Guled, Guled.
I'm just wondering, how are we going to be able to create uh, an Apple device virtually? Can we do it?
No, you can do it on Apple simulator, but we will do it on physical device, on our personal physical device. We will enroll for physical device, the personal one, and see how the policies are coming in. Got it?
Yeah, yeah, because I don't have an Apple device, so you're going to do a demonstration for us to see.
So any one of you can, share your Apple device screen. We will see how Apple devices are enrolled.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, if Karthik has it or if Abdi has it, so we will see the screen on their device.
I have OnePlus, Kasif. I don't have Apple.
I'm just giving an example. Okay. So Karthik email address is this. Rohit, Guled, Uma, and Abdi Hassan. Okay. So I have your email address. I will create WhatsApp group today. Okay. And add you guys in. I will upload the recording. So you will have the recording on a portal. You can access the recording from that portal itself. Okay. Any
Uh,
question?
yeah, Kashif, is there any feasibility to enroll these Mac OS testing as well? Uh,
Mac OS, if you have
we don't have,
um,
rarely we
virtual.
can.
Okay.
Is there
So,
any kind of things, or we have that Mac OS?
no, I don't have Mac OS. Okay. So, we will be able to understand the concept. Okay.
Okay.
But
Is there any?
physically, if practically, it is not possible because I don't have Mac computers. If anyone,
Okay.
if you have Mac computers, then we can do it over that machine.
Can we try it over Azure account, create a new virtual machine and Mac OS?
We can, if Azure gives Mac OS.
Okay.
I don't know whether Azure gives Mac OS or not.
I have Mac, so we can try on my machine.
Okay, fine. Any other question from anyone? Okay, we will meet tomorrow, guys. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
I